Talking a hot minute since we've done this. Good to be back. We'll see how this goes. Let me just get that settled in. Fantastic. How you doing, guys? We are back from Costco. We got our snacks, we got our food, we got everything. We are good to go. And YouTube is joining us. How you doing, Corey? It's our first time adding YouTube to the chat in a very long time. We'll see if people join on that end as well. Yeah, let me move the mic back in because TikTok is back on the computer, so I gotta have this. Okay, we're good. We are good. How you doing, Bishy? How you doing? It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've used the YouTubes, but we're back. We're on TikTok and YouTube today. How was Costco? It was pretty good. Not too busy. Yeah. So like with YouTube lives, it's kind of complicated when with the gaming streams because you can only stream to so many platforms at once. But since we're not doing a gaming stream right now, and yeah, I figured you know what, let's test out YouTube, see how it goes. Why not? Because I still like YouTube. How much did I spend at Costco? 80 something dollars. I think it was like 86, $87. I wrote it down. Not much. Not too much. Like I don't get everything at Costco, but I get a lot of it. Most of my shopping's there. Also, I'm about to go to Toronto, right? So it's not like I need that many groceries. It's not like I need that much. I'm about to go away. So, you know, Diet Coke, rice, tuna, the usual. You're on volume 86 of, 56 of Bleach. I don't remember how many volumes there are. Holiday? No, it's Anime North. It's the biggest anime convention in the country. I got to go to that. You're back on doing streams on YouTube? Not for well, I don't think that's the right way to say it, Dutch, because it's not like I'm back on YouTube permanently. It's just for the gaming streams, I'm not back on YouTube. For these streams, I think I can find a way to work them back in. You're going to Anime North. Well, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be working there. There's okay, so there's 74 volumes. You're most of the way through. You're most of the way through. Work, yeah. I work at Anime North. I work there every year. I've been going for years, and I'm going to keep going and going and going. It's my favorite time of year. It's my favorite time of year. Well, I say that now, but by the time the convention is done, I'm going to be completely fried. What's the worst anime I've seen? I have no idea because like when I don't like something, I just stop watching it. Like, I'm always excited to go to a con, but then when it's done, I'm like, "I wanna go home, I am tired, I am poor, I want my normal schedule back," but, like, going there, it's great. Going there, it's fantastic. You like JoJo's? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What do I do for work? I do streaming and I do the gym, but, like, for the most part, it's gym. It kinda depends on the month, like, what makes more money, but typically coaching is my primary work. Like, yeah, so, build muscle, lose fat, general health, exercise, like yeah, pretty much that's my main shtick, my main deal. I liked and subscribed, and I appreciate that, Nathan. I really appreciate that. We're gonna try and bring back the YouTube lives to some degree, as much as I can. What is your favorite anime from this season? I don't know if I here, I'll give you some samples. I like Marriage Toxin. I like Witch Hat. I like Classroom of the Elite. I like Angel Next Door season 2. There's quite a few good shows this season. How much do I gain from what? From the gym? Like how much do I make? Well, I'm not going to tell you my salary. I'll tell you that I charge $100 an hour or $200 a month for online. You always get asked what's your favorite. Yeah, I know. Well, it's a common question. So I think people just want to have a general idea of what anime you're into. It doesn't necessarily have to be your favorite, but they just want to know what you're into in general. I saw you with on like so I was like, so I made more. Awesome. Are you Jewish? Yes and no. Ethnically, yes. Religiously, no. How good is the new season of Classroom of the Elite? I'd say it's pretty good. Not the strongest season, but it's a good season. Like I'm happy with it. I don't think it's like the best one they've put out, but I like it. This, yes, this. We're back. Uh, I just finished Classroom of the Elite. I cried. Well, you didn't finish it because it's still ongoing. Should I keep watching your live or go study? So there's the part of me that says you must stay here because you must support the stream. There's also the part of me that wants you to do well in life. So it's like, do I want to be greedy and make you support me, or do I want you to do well in life? I'm to support me. Let's see. Sad anime. Takapi's Original Sin. That should do it. That should put you in a state of depression for a while because that show was a it was a ride. It was a ride. Do I still have to have the wheel? No. No. I don't have the wheel anymore. That unfortunately is gone. I'm surprised you remember that. Is that the Gogeta jacket in the back? Indeed it is. I normally wear it during every stream, but right now it's really, really, really hot and I don't want to die. It's been a while since it's been a while since I've been on YouTube Live. It's true. When I first started to watch you, but you have watched any Madoka Magica. I've seen Madoka Magica. That's another pretty intense series right there. What's the best comedy? I would say Sakamoto Desuka is probably my go-to for comedy. I don't really watch many of from that genre, but that would be my choice. Or Aggressive Retsuko is up there. Marika's love meter. I think I dropped that one. If I remember, wait, that's the my like her love meter is broken thing. I think I dropped that like in the first episode. I dropped Mushoku Tensei. I can't deal with Rudius. I think he's awful. Fruit Basket already saw it. Oh, if you want a sad anime, Motoka Magica is definitely more sad than Fruit Basket. Like Fruit Basket has sad-ish moments, but like it can't compete. Like it's not that sad really. You're currently watching Orange. I think I dropped Orange. I know I've seen at least part of it. I don't think I ever finished it. He has aura. I don't care how much aura he has. He's a pedophile, and I'm dropping the series. I dropped the series. What is the weirdest thing I haven't? Was it weird that I haven't watched Mar? No, that I mean, I don't think Marika's Love Meter was really worth the watch. Saddest anime was Silent Voice. Well, that's a sad movie, but there's definitely more sad. It's definitely like a solid sad movie, but I'm not putting it at the top for sad. It's true. It has been a while since I've done a YouTube live. I'm gonna try and reincorporate it. It's because I can only live stream to so many platforms, and YouTube lives just stopped getting any attention while TikTok and Twitch just kept growing. So I'm like, I gotta prioritize the platforms that are doing the best, and so I made that choice. But I'm gonna try and revive the YouTubes if I can. Are you gaming tonight? No, there's no video games tonight. There'll be more games in the morning, though. Tomorrow's gaming stream will be shorter since I'm pretty busy tomorrow. You're watching One Piece. Very good. I'm from Bosnia. Very cool. Pancreas is a favorite sad. Pancreas is a very good movie. Very 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 good movie. I love it. My first anime was Naruto. Then I watched Tokyo Ghoul. Both classics. Standard shonens. Very good series. Tensura. The current season's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as season 1 and 2, but I think it's better than 3. I want to watch JoJo so bad, but I don't want to watch it that much. I'm not really sure I should. So like, why not just start it and then like you don't have to like go through the whole thing. You could just try it, see if you like it, and go from there. It's not like you have to commit to a series and then go all the way through. Just give it an episode or 2 or 3 or whatever your preference is and just see if it works out. Kingdom I haven't seen. Uh, Hirahigo was sad. I have not seen Hirahigo. I don't know that one. I don't know that one. Can I guess I am not 6 foot. How you doing, dark skin? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good, buddy. And for those who might be confused by the chat, we're on TikTok and YouTube, so we got two different chats going. You're almost done with Hunter x Hunter. Very good. Uh, I wish it came back, but for now we have what we have. It's a good series. It's definitely a good series. We can make do with the 140-ish episodes that we got. You don't watch Here You Go. Trust. You don't want to watch it? Okay, good to know. What animes am I watching this season? I'm watching a lot. I'm watching a lot. Witch Hat, Classroom, Doctor Stone, One Piece, uh, uh, I already said Witch Hat, Angel Next Door, Marriage Toxin. Did I see the one TikTok of the persons? And nope, I can't say I have. I don't really watch TikTok. I have a TikTok. I'm on TikTok right now. I just don't use it. How do going anyway? How do okay? I can never remember the name of my first anime, but it was this girl, where the leader of her school, and it was like an all boys school. Can't say I know it off the top of my head either. Can't say I know it off the top of my head. Also, let's fix the angle of this camera. There we go. Do I prefer English dub or sub? Makes no difference. Well, it depends on the voice actors, obviously, but like in general, I don't care. How you doing, broski? But like, I don't care for dub or sub. It's just whose ever voice actors are better. There's a lot of good rom coms this season. I think there's a couple. There's also Ramparts of Ice. I think it was called. That's another good one. How's my day going? Pretty good, I would say. Hope your day is going good too. What do I think is a good anime for starters? I don't think there's an actual answer to that question. You can approach it two ways. You could pick something that is popular that people tend to like Witch Hat or Angel Next Door or Classroom of the Elite, something that's like a standard popular series. Or you could take the time to ask the person what kind of shows they generally have an interest in. If they like romance, if they like mystery, if they like action shows, superheroes, whatever, and kind of narrow it down that way. Because I'm usually getting like dozens of comments at a time, I usually go with the first option because it's easier to just spit out something that people tend to like. But I prefer doing the latter, where you actually take the time to see what they like. I have not seen the new Bleach trailer. I feel like when the new season of Solo Leveling comes out, people are gonna grind it like crazy. If you mean grind like binge watch it, or do you mean like tear it apart? Because I don't care if people roast a show that I like. I only care that if I enjoy it, like that's my only concern. Am I going to Anime North this Saturday? I'm gonna be there on Thursday actually because I'm staff. I get there early. When I'm getting a friend into anime, I like to throw them at Berserk. I mean, Berserk's a great series. I don't think it's for everybody, but it's a great series. It's short though. What do I think of Death Note? I think it's decent because the first half is good, the second half is terrible, and the finale is fine. Like I like the finale, but the like entire second half, not a fan. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? No name. Let's see. I'm going. Okay, cool. I like the ending of Death Note, but I didn't like the entire second half. So like the first half, cool. I thought it was great. Then, things happen, and then I stopped enjoying the entire thing, and the ending was funny. The ending was funny. I'm doing pretty good. Just going to got done eating dinner. Very nice. I have not had dinner yet. I'm gonna wait for after the stream to go have dinner. The second half got a bit confusing. I don't think Death Note got confusing. I just don't like the characters. I didn't really enjoy I didn't enjoy anything that was going on. It did not. It didn't land for me the same way the first half did. Guess what? I was trying to think of something catchy, and my brain didn't work, so I don't know. There you go, chicken butt. There you go. How you doing, Horchata? Okay, oh great, Horchata's back. I'm gonna have to deal with the nonsense again. Fantastic. I'm ready for it. It's okay. I'm ready for it. Oh, there's Hagrid. There's Hagrid. There he is. 2 days, man. 2 days. We're gonna be in Toronto. 2 days. I'm going to. If I see you, I'll make sure you absolutely can say hi. My only request, you can say hi at any time. If I'm like doing something, if I'm like dealing with security stuff, and if I'm working, then just wait a minute while I deal with whatever I'm doing. But otherwise, if I'm just like chilling, go for it. What did I think of the AOT ending? I think it was pretty good. I like AOT, just not to the extent that the fan base tends to like it. Like, I enjoyed the series, but not that much. The ending I was fine with. It was like, okay, this is pretty much what I expected. Uh, but AOT is not really the type of show I normally vibe with. Working or eating is always a wait. Yes. Well, if I'm eating, it depends how locked in on eating I am. If I'm like in my zone where nothing else exists outside of food, then you gotta wait. But if I'm like casually eating, we're talking, it's very like easy going, then okay. But if I'm locked in on the food, you got. I'm not paying attention to you. Am I gonna cosplay? Always, always. Cosplaying is like a big part of what I do. You haven't seen your lives in a bit. How you doing, Taco? I'm sorry I haven't been live on YouTube for a bit. It's because I can only live stream to so many platforms, uh, and because I do a lot of gaming streams, I chose TikTok and Twitch. They just perform better. So YouTube kind of took a back burner. But today, I'm just kind of I felt like dabbling and just testing out the YouTubes and seeing if there's still people around. Exactly. I can't multi-stream to too many platforms, otherwise everything drops down. Do you like my dog and magical? Like, what was your my dog and magical? I don't understand the question. AOT is overrated. I don't really care about the ratings. I can give you my general opinion, and that is it's a good series, but I'm just not that into it. Duo lives? Yes, I am on TikTok and YouTube right now. When we do gaming lives, I bring Twitch on. But I think when we do these casual like hangout lives, I think I can bring YouTube back into the mix because I do want to revitalize the channel. How quick is your punch? I don't know. Oh, you mean like you mean where you join the lives? Absolutely, Haggard. We could work out some dual live streams. 100%, we can do that. 100%. Will Shadow S ever get anime? I don't know Shadow S. I don't know that series. Just to be clear, I don't read any manga. I just watch anime. I'm pretty much just an anime guy. I've been wanting to, but been I understand you've been busy, Hagrid. Like I'm trying to really like kind of hammer home the content now, like really go full time with it. Uh, so I'm kind of learning how to make it better. Kuma is not officially done. Kuma's not done yet. I still need to go pick up some. I have arm sleeves for my character. I lost them, so I have to like buy some tube socks and cut them out. I'll probably try and get that done tomorrow. If you could create your own quirk, just probably something similar to what's his face, the guy the guy in the trio from the one who Sun Eater, Sun Eater. Probably something similar to that, where like something related to whatever I eat. Did you watch Lord of Mysteries? I have not. I'm going to eat pasta last year. Okay. Horchak is making nonsensical comments that make no sense again. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, buddy. I don't know what thoughts on Clanad. Clanad is fantastic. That's a fantastic series. Do I accept the Fullmetal Alchemist ending? Yeah, I love the ending. I love Fullmetal Alchemist. It was great. Give a romance anime to watch. Sign of Affection. Going to my first con in 2 months. Enjoy. Let me tell. It's great. Cons are fantastic, but they're a lot more tiring than you might expect. Like you go in really excited, you'll be very tired by the end. How you doing, Joe Chui? I'm probably butchering your name. Joe Tween? Joe Queen? Oh my god, I'm butchering that name so badly. So badly. Favorite Who Done It series? Oh, like a murder mystery? Uh so like Erased is too obvious. Death Note, we kind of know everything that's going on. So maybe something like ID Invaded. Maybe something like ID Invaded. No one ever gets it right. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know how to read it. Is it anything like Josh, or is it like a Jaw? Like, how do you read that? Confident. Yeah, confident. I swear, by Sunday afternoon, I'm gonna be fried. By Sunday afternoon, I'm gonna be completely cooked. Yu Yu Hakusho. Yu Yu Hakusho. Sorry, I just burped and I got like Diet Coke in my nose. Um, I couldn't get past the start. I couldn't get past the start. I know it gets better, but I just don't like how it starts. Was Charlotte bad? No, I like Charlotte. Charlotte was good. That's a good series. The Summer Hikaru Died. Should I start it? The Summer Hikaru Died is pretty good. It's a ride. It's very like it's not what I expected going in, but I think it was a good series. So you can pronounce the so you can pronounce that, but not my name. I don't know how to read your name. You don't read manga. I just got my first one yesterday, and I'm almost finished with it. Was the first book for Demon Slayer. I think Demon Slayer is a nice, easy one to start with because it's like just very straightforward shonen, nothing too complex, very enjoyable. But again, yeah, I'm not much of a manga guy. I'm more of an anime. I collect paintings. I collect artwork. It might be Joe Shuin, maybe, possibly. If you're streaming, I'm not on Twitch right now. I do stream on Twitch. I'm my Taku on Twitch, but I'm not live on Twitch right now. I'm on YouTube and TikTok right now. But I'm very, very, very active on Twitch, like multiple days per week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes more. Uh, but this week we're going to Toronto, so that will affect things. I'm going to Toronto very soon, so that will affect my content streaming schedule significantly. You got into manga around Christmas, and I can't sit down and I watch anime like I used to. Oh, so you can't sit down and watch anime like you used to. I mean, life happens, right? Life happens. You get busy, things happen, school, work, whatever. Uh, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It happens. Like when I was younger, I used to watch. I think when I was younger, I used to watch like I don't know how many episodes per day, but now I kind of cap it at 2, 3 episodes a day, like roughly 40, 60 minutes. That's kind of my limit. How you doing, Uzumaru? What's good? And you know what? I'm kind of happier watching less anime than more. I'm much better off, like just a couple episodes. Oh, Maruti. Yes, I do remember Maruti. Yes, I remember that name. I remember that name. How many push-ups can you pump out consecutively? I don't really do push-ups. So the thing is with push-ups is like if you have no equipment or if you're more of a calisthenics guy, all right, then by all means do your push-ups. Or if you just find them fun, or if you're progressing to harder push-up variations, perfectly fine as well. But from a hypertrophy standpoint, it's just not that great a choice. So I just don't really do them anymore. I haven't done them in ages. Uh, but yes, Maruti, I remember you. What do we get at Costco? The same thing I always get: vegetables, Coke Zero, having one right now, uh, rice, uh, tuna. I think did I say tuna? Yeah, tuna and Rice Krispie squares, and that's pretty much everything I got. I think. Yeah, pretty much. It's unfortunate how I fell out of interest in anime due to its weird stuff. So the thing is, with anime, there's a wide variety. Same thing with live action, right? You have perfectly reasonable shows, and you have some weirder shows and stuff you might not want to watch. So it's just about finding the shows that appeal to your personal preferences. I hate when the anime is so good, but 4 episodes later you just forgot it existed and instantly move on to another. So like I don't have that issue. Like I've never forgotten it existed. That's why I track what series I'm watching So like I know I'm watching like 18 shows right now, which I know is a lot. But I track everything so I don't forget. Like if you want to make sure you don't forget shows, I would recommend making like a My Anime List account, making a notes file on your phone, whatever method you want to track things, so you don't at least know what episode you're on, what series you were watching, what series you want to watch. So yeah, it can be a once you watch anime for long enough, it could add up to being a lot. It could add up to being a lot, and there's no way to keep track if it passed a certain point, unless you have like a really incredible memory for that, which I'm not really good at remembering names, so I would not be able to do that. I think AOT and Vinland might be the only ones I've seen with no weird stuff. Well, again, depends on what you classify as weird stuff. If you mean like sketchy fan service, I can give you tons of shows without, inappropriate fan service. But you'd have to clarify to be sure. You know how to skip rope? I haven't done jump rope in a long time. In a very long time. Animes for nerds? I mean, this is a nerdy channel, so I hope you're one too. It's like 90% of most animes are good, but then they throw some weird stuff. So, like, again, it depends on the show. I can give you tons of shows where the entire series isn't doing weird stuff. I guarantee you they're out there. And you're allowed to have that preference. You're allowed to have that standard where you don't want to see, you know, that kind of thing. I get it. I totally understand. What anime character has the most aesthetic build? I guess it depends on what you consider what aesthetics you like, because maybe you prefer something like Jin Mori, maybe you prefer someone like Escanor, maybe you prefer someone like Baki. Like it's kind of to me, I don't really care. I like even my own personal training. I don't care about aesthetics. I just like lifting up heavy circles and getting stronger, and as a result of that, my physique improves. So like I know I don't like feeling small. I don't like a petite frame. So like something like Toto is pretty good. Something in that kind of not super crazy massive, but not really, really, really shredded tiny build either. Is AOT mid in my opinion? I wouldn't say mid because mid means average. I think it's better than average. I just don't think it's peak. I just don't think it's like this remarkable, historic, perfect thing. Like I enjoyed the series, just not that much. Have I seen the new Bleach trailer? Nope, I have not watched it, though someone did post it in my Discord server, so I might take a peek at it after. Possibly, we'll see. I just know that there's people in my Discord who are excited about it. That's for sure. Do I have any Coke? Okay, I still have a bit left. Did I give Oshinoko a try? I can double check for you. I can double check. Um, I sometimes forget if I've seen it because I have not. I can tell you I have not. I definitely haven't seen this one. I know the name though. It's a pretty big series. You watch JoJo's? I'm on hiatus from it, but yes, I do watch JoJo. Like I've seen the first 4 seasons. I'm just taking a bit of a break from it at this time. I'll get back to it in a few months or something. I'm just gonna wait for the fan base to relax a little bit so they're not shoving it down my throat every 5 seconds. So I'll eventually go back. You gonna return to a very peak? I mean, I will eventually go back to part five. I'm just kind of waiting a bit. Because right now, like every 5 seconds, and well, not every 5 seconds, every day, people in chat are like, are you watching it? Are you watching it? Are you watching it?" I'm just waiting for people to relax a bit before I go back. Did I give a okay? I already read that. I get what you mean. SBR fans are like spamming it. So it's not even SBR. It's just the JoJo fan base in general is very strong, and I appreciate that. Like I respect that. But when any fan base kind of gets too forceful with it and tries to get everyone in on it, it becomes a bit suffocating. Hunter x Hunter is fantastic. I've seen it multiple times. I think I've seen it about 3 times all the way through. So definitely enjoy the series. Thoughts on Vinland Saga? Love it. Highly recommend it. Brilliant series. Yeah, like the community. Yeah, so, and I don't apply that to just JoJo's. Like any fan base, when a show is taken off, they get really excited, and sometimes they don't know how to take no, or like they don't know how to kind of settle down and don't realize they're actually pushing people away from the series. Uh, it's okay to be excited about a series, but you don't. People don't realize that when you get too in people's faces, you can actually deter people from trying it. And you usually see that with the bigger mainstream series. Exactly. And whether that's with JoJo's or Naruto or One Piece or AOT, it happens in all these different fandoms, right? I just it just becomes too much at some point. Like, so that's when I back off. I'm like, okay, you know what? I want to try this show. I want to watch it, but it becomes too suffocating when you're all jumping on me with it. So I'm just gonna chill over here until you guys relax a bit. Then I'll eventually try it. So like, I just started Promised Neverland, like because when it was coming out, people were freaking out about it. And I love the first season. I'm almost finished the first season. It's very good. Uh, don't even say anything about season two. I already know that it falls off. I'm gonna watch it anyway. I'm gonna decide for myself if I like season two or what my thoughts are. But like, people don't know how to relax sometimes, man. They take it way too seriously. So like, for me, anime is about relaxing and having fun. I don't want to be like, it's my casual time. It's my chill time, right? I'm not here to like make rankings and lists and like the theories can be fun too. It's just, yeah, it's my relaxing time. I'm working all day long. I'm busy. I'm like nonstop. When I'm watching anime, chill. I wasn't able to hear the response earlier. Is Queen's Blade or Ruby any good? I can say Ruby is good. Isn't Queen's Blade basically just like fan service? The whole thing? My friend used to scream 10 different series down. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly that. It's okay to be excited. It's okay to have series that you want to talk about with other people. But when you shove it in people's faces saying you have to watch it, it becomes exhausting. People are not going to want to watch it. Do I enjoy more Fairy Tail, Seven Deadly Sins? I'm trying to figure out which one to watch. So, like, Escanor, sorry, Escanor, I like Escanor. Seven Deadly Sins has really good highs. Fairy Tail also has really good highs. They also both have really low lows. Like sometimes both of them get really bad. I would say Seven Deadly Sins starts really strong and then goes down. And it kind of stays down for a long time. Fairy Tail goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. So it's a lot more. It's also a longer series as well. So kind of, I'd say Fairy Tail might have the edge with that because at least with the final season, it ends on a high note. But 100 Year Quest sucks. Like 100 Year Quest is bad. Bleach is one of those yo-yo series. Bleach, I would not say yo-yos as much as Fairy Tail, but I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from with Bleach because yes, some arcs are great, some arcs are not. Some arcs are great, some arcs are not. I'd say Fairy Tail yo-yos more. I watched Ippo for like 2 or 3 months. I loved Ippo. I adore Ippo. That's a fantastic series in my books. Fantastic series. I really wish the anime continued. I really wish it did. Fire Force. Fire Force. It's. I look. I'm not very good at rating shows, but I can tell you this. I can tell you this. Fire Force starts very strong, then it falls off, and then the ending is great. I love the ending. Fantastic start, kind of goes downhill, goes more downhill, strong finish. Especially like the last tail end of the series. Yeah, I loved it. Was it hard for you to watch? Yeah, there were definitely parts to Fire Force that were difficult to get through. I didn't love season two. I didn't love season three, part one. But the final part of season three, like the tail end of season three, part two, that hit home. That was special to me because I grew up watching Soul Eater. I grew up watching Soul Eater, so that was very special to me. It just felt like I got giddy. You binged the first season of Fire Force, got halfway through the season two, haven't watched. So yeah, I think season two is nowhere near as strong as season one, and it's nowhere near as strong as season one. But the ending was great. So so no, not no. I am not talking about no. Soul Eater Not is trash. Soul Eater Not is garbage. It is a crime. Soul Eater, original, like the only Soul Eater that should exist. ReZero, I'm kind of struggling with season four right now. Like I'm having a hard time. I've put it on pause for a little bit because like ReZero season one was great. I struggled a bit. I struggled a while with season two. Season three was better than two, and now four I'm just putting on break for a minute. I'm gonna eventually go back to it. Smelling the food. Okay, Hagrid. You know I'm trying to keep my calories down. Why are you taunting me with pizza and chicken wings? Like, what are you doing? You know I'm hungry, man, right? Uh, and debating should I watch JoJo's or ReZero? I think JoJo's is better than ReZero. If you're asking me which I think is better, I would say JoJo's. What are we doing? We're kind of just vibing, chatting, mostly about anime. We were talking about ReZero, JoJo's, uh, AOT, kind of all over the place. So like, you can just jump in and vibe if you want. Did I watch Psyche K? Psyche K I couldn't get into. Origeru, wait. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure I've seen. Isn't Origeru? Yeah, my teen robot. Yes, I liked Origeru. I really liked Origeru. Wait, what? JoJo's is good, but you might not like the JoJo's is a really JoJo's series. It's called Bizarre Adventures for a reason. It is a very it's bizarre, but it's a good show. It's definitely a good show. I was here watching you do your daily treadmill. Yeah, we got rid of the treadmill. That's gone. I'm doing actually the YouTube chat. Oh wait, the YouTube chat may not know this yet. The TikTok chat. The TikTok chat has challenged me to do triathlon. We can't afford to do triathlon yet, so we're doing a marathon. So I'm now in training for that. The bizarreness and actual weirdness is like the monkey in part three. Uh, Pretty much every season is a bit bizarre for different reasons. But my favorite is part four so far. What anime fight is more peak Goku versus Broly or Luffy versus Kaido? Uh, which Broly versus Goku fight are you referring? I assume you're talking about Z Broly. Are you talking about like the original, the first Broly appearance? Are we talking Super Broly? Are we talking like the super like the Broly movie? Or are we talking like well, which one? Oh, you said the oh you did say yeah, you said original. You did yeah, you said original. Then I would say Luffy versus Kaido because like with the first appearance of Broly, it's like there's Piccolo, there's Krillin, like everybody's there. So like yeah, Goku was a big part of that for sure. He was a big part of that. But yeah, I would give it to Luffy Kaido because I don't like Goku that much. Like I like Goku, but I don't love Goku. Same thing with Luffy. Like I like Luffy more than Goku. I actually loved the Luffy versus Kaido fight. The favorite fight for me in One Piece was Luffy versus Kaido before his transformation. Like before he did the thing, before that thing, when he was learning to use conquerors that way. I that's my favorite fight so far. I had nightmares about Z Broly. I love Z Broly. That was a great classic movie. You're back. Welcome back, Chainsaw Man. It's great you like the Origeru one of my favorite animes. It's a fantastic romance. Origeru is solid, which got me hooked to watch other. So Orogeru is not an underrated series. Like Orogeru is an extremely, extremely popular series. Like extremely, like that's mainstream romance right there. Entire intervals for I don't do power scaling. Sorry, Lucas. Lucy, Steele, and Valentine die. Just kidding. I don't really like none of those characters really scare me. Lucy, Valentine, Dia, Josuke. Yeah, they don't scare me really. Luffy versus Dofi is my personal favorite. I love Luffy versus Dofi. I love Luffy versus Dofi. That's definitely up there for me. Like just Luffy's visceral reaction to how suffocating Doflamingo is, how he pretty much enslaves everyone, like takes away everyone's freedom, strips them of their very existence because of using Sugar's abilities, right, and then forcing them to do slave labor. Just that entire conversation during the fight was fantastic. Luffy versus Doflamingo down near me. It didn't make me cry, but it made me giddy. It made me giddy because of like seeing like everyone liberated from that, like seeing kind of everything just collapse apart and everyone kind of get their lives back, get their bodies back, get their memories, but just seeing everything kind of unfold that made me feel good. It made me feel very good. Should I watch Thousand Year Blood War or read it? So Bleach is an interesting thing because most people who've watched or read Bleach will agree that the manga is generally better than the anime most of the time, or even all of the time. Thousand Year Blood War is brilliant. Thousand Year Blood War is brilliant. I normally I would say the manga's better for Bleach. I would watch Thousand Year Blood War. It is worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it. It is fantastic. Great storytelling, great pacing, great fights, beautiful animations. Everything is nailed. Everything in Blood War is nailed. If you're a Bleach fan, worth the watch. You refuse to watch Bleach, you're allowed to not watch it. You're allowed to not want to watch something. But I gotta say, Thousand Year Blood War, fantastic. Brilliant. I don't think Fairy Tail is the best anime. I don't think it's even close. I will say, if you want to give Fairy Tail its flowers, I will give it soundtrack is fantastic. You guys got some great music. Best anime? No, definitely not. Which anime did you watch recently captivate? So I'm gonna alter your standard a little bit because captivate me completely is a very high bar. If we're talking just recent shows that I think are doing a great job in general, I think Angel Next Door is nailing it. I think Marriage Toxin is nailing it. I think Witch Hat is pretty strong. Dondodon, I dropped it. I dropped Dondodon. How you doing today? I'd say pretty good. How you doing, emoji face? Legend of Galactic Heroes. I have not started it yet. Which of the big three have the worst arcs? So instead, I'm gonna change the questions a little bit. I'm gonna change it a little bit. I will pick my least favorite arcs from all of them. I'll do it that way. From One Piece, it would be Fishman Island. From Naruto, are we counting filler arcs? Are we counting filler arcs? Because there's probably some worse filler arcs in Naruto, but like in terms of like the main story, uh, I don't know which one's my least favorite because I don't know. Naruto I'd have to think on, but Bleach it would be the what was it called? It was towards the end of the first half of the show, like before Thousand Year Blood War. The I'm blanking on the name. Where it was after Ichigo used his final Getsugo Tensho. It's the arc after that. It's the arc after the final Getsugo Tensho against Aizen. I didn't get emotional when Nami broke down. Uh, I don't really get emotional that much in the first place, but that was a very great scene. That was a great scene, by the way. Did I watch ReZero season 4? I started it. I'm not up to date. I'm taking a small break from it. The animation looks so much better on the OG. I actually like. No, I'm gonna disagree there. OG Bleach has great anime. Like I like OG Bleach animation. Thousand Year Blood War definitely takes it, no doubt about it. You don't get the hate on Fishman Island. I love the arc, not in my top five though. Why do people not like Fishman Island? Okay, the pacing, like okay, One Piece never has really great pacing. Let's just say that. The pacing in Fishman Island, not good. It's worse. The Sanji nosebleed, like all the Sanji reaction, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. The villains, the fights. Look, I'm not saying Hody is bad. I'm not saying his crew is bad. I'm not saying their story is bad. But like compare that to Moria, Doflamingo, Kaido. There's so many, and Nell. The other arcs are just so far above it. I can't. Like, there's just so many things dragging it down. Yes, the Fullbringer arc. I did not like the Fullbringer arc. Yes, I really did not enjoy it. Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is an interesting case for me because I originally did not like Chainsaw Man because I don't really care for any of the characters. But the story is good. The writing is good. The animation is good. The music is good. The fights are good. Uh, everything about like the concepts are interesting. It's good. I just didn't care for the characters. And then I watched Reze, and Reze was a very well done movie. It was a very well done movie. So I can say that I like Chainsaw Man. I'm just not as attached to it, but it's good. Chainsaw Man is good, yeah, but the weird. Okay, so like the weird stuff. There's actually like okay. I know what weird stuff you're talking about, and it doesn't bother me because of the execution. I'm not into it. I don't like it, but like it's done in a way where I'm not bothered by it nearly as much. What was in that IKEA box? Oh, that it's just a bed shell, like a drawer for a bed that I'm getting rid of. I don't. He's talking about like remember when Power offered Denji to like like that kind of thing. That's what he's talking about. How you doing, Spotify? So when it comes to being back streaming on YouTube, it's kind of a bit complicated because I still mostly do gaming streams, and that's on Twitch and TikTok. That's staying on Twitch and TikTok. But I'm trying to revive the YouTube in some capacity. The camera quality is a lot better. You're on my phone, by the way. The camera quality, you're still on my broken down iPhone 11. If I remember the Pokemon Live that I did with all those amazing cards, I sold 16 of my. Oh, I remember that. I didn't sell my Ash Greninja promo though. That sounds like a good. You probably want to keep that one. You're gonna go watch Thousand Year Blood War. I have you on in the background. Awesome. You know what? I appreciate you having me on in the background. You don't need to see Denji barking to know he's being manipulated by. Yeah, no, Denji's definitely being manipulated. He spends most of his life being manipulated. Like, let's be real. You just finished Fire Force, and I'm something. Uh, I'm watching Soul Eater, or should I? Okay, so there. When it comes to Soul Eater, most people who have watched it have gripes with the anime ending, not the rest, not the series. Like, not most of it, just the ending specifically. So I personally love the anime. The ending didn't bother me nearly as much as other people, but maybe it's been too long and I forgot. So I would say like worst case scenario, or like one option you could do is is watch the anime, but then like read the last bit if you want to like avoid the anime ending version. You're pulling an all nighter. Why? You found like the worst night for me to stream, have a nice stream of time. What do you mean you're pulling an all nighter? Like if you're pulling an all nighter, then you're staying here. What are you doing? Did this happen with you when you watch an anime which is a wholly glazed and overhyped so but turns out abysmal? So this is my approach when that happens. The more people hype up a series and tell me to watch it, I don't watch it. I wait. I wait. I let the fan base kind of settle down, leave me alone, cool off, and then if the series seems interesting, I will try it. But as long as they're hyping it up and shoving it in my face, I'm not going to watch it. I'm just gonna wait because like it becomes I I develop a dislike of the series, not even because of the series, just because I'm suffocated by it. That's the average JoJo's fan force. It's not even just JoJo's. It can happen to any large fan base. AOT, One Piece has done it, Dragon Ball has done it. Many fan bases have done it. It's not like a one thing. It's not like a one series issue. Many fan bases can do it. You gotta go? No, you aren't. You're staying right there. To be honest, when it comes to anime perverts, I really don't care about them. Okay, so yeah, fair enough. They're gonna have their moments like Zenitsu or Denji. So like, I still don't like those moments. Like I like Jiraiya. I like Jiraiya. I like Jiraiya. I don't like seeing Jiraiya peep on girls in the when they're like in the wall, at the bathhouse or whatever. I don't like that. I still like Jiraiya. I wish he didn't do those things. Is Naruto worth it? I would say yes. Can you give me a general series that is an isekai or a fantasy that I enjoyed? Digimon. Definitely a big Digimon fan. Favorite and least favorite trope? Hagrid, you're probably going to already know this because you've known me for a long time. You know I am not into like when a character looks a lot younger than they are. So like romanticizing a character that looks like a child. Not okay with that. Favorite trope? I guess I'm always one to support the underdog, man. I love a good underdog story. Chainsaw Man and One Piece changed my life. I'm definitely going to say that those two are very good. Yeah, I like them both. You just got through the opening and it's already peak. The opening to what now? Light Yagami or Ayana Koji? Ayana Koji. I know you're at least yeah. So like I can think of several tropes that I probably like. I kind of picked that one off the top of my head. But yeah, I am not into romanticizing children. Are you gonna? Oh, a Thousand Year Blood. Yes, Thousand Year Blood War. I promise you, you're gonna. If you're a Bleach fan, you're gonna like it. If you are a Bleach fan, you're gonna like Thousand Year Blood War. Like in ReZero, ReZero, I'm kind of struggling with at this point in time. Elaine, yeah. So yeah, exactly. Elaine and Bond is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. I like Bond. I like Elaine. I wish they did not make Elaine look like a literal child in that dynamic. If they had just had her look like an adult, I would have been good with it. I would have been good with it. That's my. It would be easy to write the story in a way where they don't have to do that. Are you gonna what? Even though I like Pokemon, I never watched the actual Pokemon anime. So I am currently well, okay, I'm taking a small break. I've watched a good chunk of it from like the start of it till like halfway through Best Wishes, and I'm not loving it, man. I'm not. It's really tough. Did I tell you what I picked for Akuma's Bible? You were gonna get the manga, right? You were gonna get a volume of where like one where Akuma first appeared. So that's not the reason that Seven Deadly Sins gets a lot of hate. Most of the reason that people hate on Seven Deadly Sins is the nickname Seven Deadly Frames, which is the massive animation fall off post season two. I don't think the animation is the only bad thing. I think that's what it's mostly criticized for. I don't like a lot of the story decisions that happen post season two, but I that is something that is criticized. I criticize it regularly. You wanted volume 25, but they didn't have it. Then what volume did you get? Pokemon X and Y is the best. I'm not there yet. I'm still on Black and White, which I'm not loving. You end up buying volume 109. I don't know what cover that is. I don't know what cover that is. Do I consider Invincible an anime? I really consider every animated series an anime because, like, the thing is with calling, the thing is with anime, if you call a series that is only animated and written in Japan an anime, you're excluding a lot of series that are already referred to as an anime. But if a series is written in Japan and anime in the States, or written in the States and then anime in Japan, like, I think it's just easier to call every animated series collectively anime because, like, there's going to be different styles and different like different influences and different like I get there's differences depending on where it's being done, but it's just easier for the purpose of conversation. Thank you for the follow, Moo. If you saw it on a scale of 1 to 10, I have not seen Galactic Heroes. I think someone already asked that today. I don't know if it was you, but I have not seen Galactic Heroes. And yes, I did like Solo Leveling. It was fun. Are you gonna watch I'm already watching Angel Next Door. I'm already up to date with it. Is Rick and Morty the best sci-fi? Like, I don't watch Rick and Morty. I don't watch Rick and Morty, so I can't even tell you. So Horchata, this is a statement I'm not really a fan of. Hate on any series or any like insert series is forced. If people are being sheep about it and they're just kind of hating on a series because someone else told them to, okay, that's silly. But you're allowed to not like a series for whatever reason. It's not your vibe, you don't like the writing, it's too boring, it's generic, it's whatever. You're allowed to have those criticisms. You can even not like a series just because it's not for you. I think that's fine. As long as it's your opinion. The volume that you picked up has Kuma's backs. Oh, that's a depressing volume, man. Is Clannad worth it? Yes. Clannad is definitely worth it. Yes. You will cry though. You will cry. What's the anime topic today? We're kind of just vibing and talking any series. We've already talked about dozens of series today. So like, don't feel like you have to follow one specific theme. Hagrid, no. Wait, you're cosplaying Kuma and you didn't. I thought you were up to date on the anime now. How did you? Oh no, you didn't. You didn't know. So like, what if? Oh, so you bought the volume without realizing it was that volume? Oh, yeah. That's a rough volume, dude. You're gonna stay unhinged. Cool. How can I don't really do any jumping. Is toxin good for you? You mean marriage toxin? Marriage toxin? Yeah, I think marriage toxin is really good. It's one of my currently favorite airing series. I need some peak romance. Okay, well, Marriage Toxin's pretty good. Angel Next Door, really good. Sign of Affection. Are you caught up with One Piece manga? No, I don't read the manga. I do watch the anime, and I'm up to date with that. I'm up to date with the anime. Anime. Can you buy me KFC? No. No. Absolutely not. First of all, I have no money. Second of all, why would I buy that garbage? How are you? We're doing pretty good, Fiend. Welcome in. Pepsi's better? No. This is my go-to choice. 0 calories, and I definitely prefer the taste of Coke over Pepsi. I don't date. How slow is your walk? I don't know. How fast is your blink? It's very good right now, but I am wondering when they will animate it. Uh, animate what, One Piece? I mean, it's going to take a while to catch up to the manga. Sprite got to be a top. I like Sprite. I'm not really like I don't dislike Pepsi. I always get Coke Zero. It's my go-to diet. It's my go-to 0 calorie drink. Your 10-minute walk takes you 20. Jeez, that's slow, man. How righteous is your eating? Pretty righteous, I would say. I just noticed you are not walking on a treadmill. Yeah, the treadmill's gone. The treadmill's long gone, man. Like it's kaput. You never read any manga. I'm just an anime watcher, cool, who watches dubbed anime. Who watches dubbed anime? Okay, yeah, and I'm pretty sure I'm still considered an yeah. Of course. Why would you not be an anime fan because of the language you watch it in? That doesn't make any sense. You can doesn't matter what language you watch the anime in. Who is Tenya Ida looking? The Tenya Ida looking guy. You're talking about this one on the on the sorry YouTube. You can't see it. That is from Marriage Toxin. Very good show. It's a battle shonen romance series. Very solid. It takes me 3 hours to read one manga. I mean, it's okay. I recommend it. Marriage Toxin, solid series. Dub or sub? I'm watching it sub. I haven't heard the dub. I don't know how good the voices are, but I can say the sub is good. A lot of people say I'm not an anime fan since I watch. Okay, anyone who tells you you are not an anime fan because of the language you watch it in, literally just like walk away because they don't have a single functioning brain cell in there. There is it is like there are cobwebs in there. They have not had an original thought since the day they were born. Walk away. How tattletale is your okay, that makes no sense. You didn't send me oh, yes, it's true, okay, Hagrid, message me on Discord or Facebook, whichever you prefer, to, like, send you series, and I will do that. Just, like, send me, like, a DM, and I'll take care of that. Exactly. Just be yourself. Watch the series you wanna watch, read the series you wanna read, cosplay who you wanna cosplay, how you wanna do it, whatever language you want, just do you, man. Did I ever drink coffee? Once, I don't like coffee. Where can I watch the Blu-ray version of JoJo's in dub? I don't watch JoJo's dub, but I could try and I don't know. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Makes no sense at all in the language. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter what you watch. There's different reasons to watch different languages, even personal preference. Some people they can't read and watch at the same time. Some people have anime on in the background. Some people have reading issues. Some people have vision. They like any number of things. Or maybe you just like the VAs better. It doesn't matter. Coffee makes me tired. That's a very common thing with people with ADHD, I think, because like caffeine like blocks a certain receptor, and that's why you like have more energy. With ADHD people, apparently like coffee can or caffeine can sometimes like make you sleepy. Does my elbow hurt? No. Yeah, so like Hagrid, you watch with dub and subtitles. Perfectly fine. You can't watch sub when exactly when you're trying to eat. It's like you're trying to read and you're doing this. Yeah, I completely understand. Is Blue Box good? Blue Box is good, but it frustrates me. It's good, but it frustrates me because like it does some things that just kind of irk me. But yes, you don't really drink coffee. I'll drink every type of coffee except for black. I just don't like coffee. Is Naruto or One Piece better? So I think they're better at different things. I think they're better at different things. I don't really have like one over the other. I like One Piece's story more. I like Naruto's anime more. I like One Piece's sidecast more. And you can kind of see like I'm gonna give certain things to each of them. You watch with subtitles because they haven't come out with dub. Jeez. Uh, Hagrid, your jokes are better this year. I think. I think your jokes are getting better this year. I might actually not hate my entire existence this year. Do I love anime? I think fair enough, yeah. Sub or dub, both. Makes no difference. Like, whichever voice actors are better. I don't have a preference. If I'm doing something in the background, I usually watch dub. If I'm like sitting at my desk, I usually put on sub. Hunter x Hunter, great series. You are yes, I am Canadian. I think you mentioned Akira was your no. I actually have not yet seen Akira. I need to. Would I be sad if all anime got deleted? Well, good thing it's not going to, but yes, I would. Some guy got mad at me for asking for his source in a debating topic. Uh, I actually don't really like debates because the purpose of a debate is like to prove the other person wrong, and I don't really see like a point in doing that. I like just to have a conversation. Like, okay, we can talk about what are some of the best series coming out in this season, whatever. It's going to be subjective. It's not going to be like an argument. But like, I don't really see a point in like fighting over it. You talk perfectly. I actually have a stutter. Funny enough. Will I be shy if I fly? Yes. Naruto better pacing and fight scenes. Fight scenes I can kind of go back and forth. Pacing, yes, I would agree. Uh, Better animation. That's not so. Animation again, kind of it goes back and forth. It depends, but the pacing, I would agree. Like hands down, I would agree. Where he was getting the yeah. So when it comes to stats like sales numbers, like who sold more manga, which series generated more revenue, or things like that, that's Googleable. You can check that. Do I think Hunter x Hunter's anime will continue? I have seen no indication of that happening. I do know with the Hunter x Hunter manga, we're occasionally getting like sporadic chapter releases, not consistently. I think it's possible it would come back because, like, if there's enough content there, I know that it would do well. So it's possible. Where did anime start for you? Dragon Ball back in 1994. It was Dragon Ball in 1994. I love Assassination Classroom. Great series. Huge fan. Is Breaking Bad good? I've never watched Breaking Bad. Do I think Shanks and Mihawk will become the strongest anime characters in the strongest characters in One Piece? So I'm not a power scaler. Like that is very much the opposite of what I do. Like I'm not really interested in debating who's the strongest. It's very outside of my domain. I mostly talk about uh, storytelling, character development, uh, overall writing, things like that, music or speeches or things like that. Influence, even like the sales numbers. It's fine. I could do that, but like strength doesn't really matter. Did I watch Classroom of the Elite? I am actively watching it. Did I think Meliodas? I don't even like Meliodas, so no. Do I know any way to watch anime for free? I actively watch anime for free. Yes, I also watch it dubbed. Well, or sometimes. So I don't know if listing those sites on a stream actually gets them. I don't know if I should or not. I do have them listed on my Discord server though. Want to hear something true and funny? Go for it. Oda's favorite character? Oh yeah, I think I heard what his favorite character was. Thoughts about Monster? I think Monster is a great show. It's a bit of a slower series. I think most like a lot of current anime fans who are used to faster paced shows struggle with it, but it's a great story. Gaimon, yeah, I love Gaimon. Gaimon's great. Gaimon is great. He's funny. Where's the Discord? All of my profiles, all of my stuff is linked in my link tree on my TikTok and on my YouTube. Your thoughts about Crunchyroll taking down pirate sites to watch anime? Crunchyroll will never succeed. Pirating sites will always exist, and Crunchyroll, ironically, started off as a pirating site. So there's a lot of animes that start good and yet end bad. What's the opposite? So start bad and end good. So I don't really have a lot of examples of that because if I don't like a series at the start, I drop it. So I don't wait for it to get good. If it doesn't get me, I'm gone. So I don't really know. Does Thorfinn have the best development? So like, I'm gonna answer this differently because I don't like to pick best. I think the conversation goes nowhere. So instead, I am going to list characters that also have really, really good development, potentially better or at least in a similar level. I will say Vegeta and Piccolo. I will say, uh, just give me Zuko, Iroh, great characters, fantastic development. Uh, so like those are some examples. Who has a deeper lore, Saitama or Shinichi? Deeper lore. Saitama has barely any lore. I forget who Izumi is. Meruem's a great character. I love Meruem. He's one of my favorite antagonists in anime. The only character I've ever cosplayed is Chopper. Damn, Chainsaw Man and Luffy. And I did try to cosplay Gaimon, but I failed so badly since I didn't have a wig. So we have Hagrid up in my other chat on TikTok right now. He cosplays. He doesn't wear a wig. So just because you don't wear a wig doesn't mean the cosplay is bad. Unless you are competing in cosplay, like in cosplay competitions, don't feel obligated like you have to do a one-to-one. You can cosplay however you want to do it. Oh yeah, she from Parasite. Okay. Uh I love Shinichi way more than Saitama easily. Easily. I don't even like Saitama. He's kind of boring to me. Do I collect Pokemon cards? No, and not anymore. No. I used to. Do I watch Lord of Mysteries? I have not seen it. 2 months ago, you recommended Attack on Titan as my first anime. Did I? I mean, I don't usually recommend it that often. I might have. I sometimes do. I might have said to try it, like go for it. Uh, I might have done it. Didn't One Piece start off weak in season one, but got a lot better? I actually liked the first. I liked it right out of the gate. I liked the start of One Piece. Himiko Toga best. I'm not picking Himiko. She's a good character. Good, good, good. Oh, best waifu. Oh, you do you, man. Because that's a child. Shakugo no Shana. I don't know who that is. Migi or invisibility, untraceable DNA, and time stop. Okay, you're going to prison. You are going to prison immediately. Is there an anime that you would heavily recommend to a dark psycho? Yes. Uh, Takapi's Original Sin. If you want a dark psychology show that's gonna like mess you up, Takapi's Original Sin. Uh, Same, never seen anything like it before its peak. Wait, what are we still talking about? Pokemon. Wait, what are we talking about over here? Are we talking about Parasite? Oh, I love Parasite. Uh, okay. Oh, Lord of Mysteries. Yeah, I have not seen Lord of Mysteries. I just don't understand the obsession with anime underage girls in anime fandom. So I think it might be which fandom, like which shows you're interacting with, because some of the most recognizable series are shonens. Shonens, by definition, are marketed primarily towards teenage boys. So that means a lot of the characters are going to be in that age group. And so, like, you know, that it's just when you have adults like my age romanticizing characters that are like children, it's creepy. It's creepy. Examples of shonens, pretty much like examples of shonens: Doctor Stone, Marriage Toxin, DxD, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Dragon Ball, Demon Slayer, Classroom of the Elite. These are all shonens. Where in the Discord does it say where you can watch anime? If you go to the frequently asked questions section and scroll all the way down, there's like 3 or 4 sites listed that I still regularly use. Would you get along with Sasuke better or Ayanokoji? Ayanokoji. Also depends when with Sasuke, like current or like child Sasuke or whatever. Digimon, Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh. Card game Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, OG Yu-Gi-Oh. Currently, I don't really play Pokemon. Never played the Digimon card game. The anime Pokemon is dead last. I'm gonna say Digimon for the anime. Even though I love the Yu-Gi-Oh anime is strong, the Digimon anime is fire. You've never actually cried in an anime before, but I've still gotten sad every now and then. So I don't know if I. You're not emotionless. It's like not everyone is a crier. That's okay. Not everyone's going to be a crier. Is there an anime that you would heavily recommend? I already answered that. Would I rather live in the world of Pokemon or Digimon? See, I like Digimon way more than Pokemon, but there's an issue with Digimon, which is to fully explain would actually be spoilers. If you've seen Digimon Kizuna, the movie, you would understand my reasoning for why I would ultimately choose Pokemon the world, even though Digimon is a better series. How would someone get along with Sasuke? Sasuke is actually really easy to get along with, depending on when in the series you're talking about. Uh, because his character does become a lot more mature, like over time. He's not always an angsty little brat. What are your thoughts on Classroom of the Elite? People have a lot of mixed feelings. I like it. I like it. I don't think it's the greatest show of all time, but I enjoy it. I'm currently up to date with it. End of Shippuden Sasuke, you could probably end of Shippuden to Boruto Sasuke, I would get along with. If you choose Pokemon, you will have proof that God exists. Yeah, I'd have to kind of change my atheistic views, wouldn't I? Because there would literally be Pokemon gods. You're gonna hop off? No, you're not. You're staying right there. Once I come back at the next live, not sure. You'll be here. Would an army of Pokemon masters be able? I'm not a. Well, I'll tell you this. I'm not a power scaler, so I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. I am like the one topic I'm really not into is the versus stuff. Am I reading another chat? Yes, we are live. We are actually live on YouTube as well, which I haven't done in a while. These ads on the anime websites are so weird. They got to make money somehow because the streaming sites are free, right? So they need to have some form of compensation. And distributed, yeah, yeah. But most of the streaming sites that I use don't really have that many ads, and if so, like, they're not on the anime themselves. They might be in the background or something, but like I'm not. Best romance you can give. The best recommendation I can give will vary from person to person. If you're asking me my personal taste, then it's going to be Snow White with red hair. Your mic is too low. Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry, my mic came loose. My bad. My bad. So the answer to the question, I'm sorry about that. The answer to that question was that the best recommendation I can give would vary based on who I'm talking to. Uh, but I'm just gonna say Snow White with red hair is my personal favorite, but it might vary depending on who you like. So like, it's kind of hard to say what my best recommendation is without knowing you. Opinion on Parasite, fantastic series, highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. I don't hate it, but in the anime they kind of get everyone stupid instead of Ainaka. So that's actually completely wrong. If you think that everybody besides Ayanokoji is stupid, then you are not paying attention. You are literally only watching Ayanokoji. There are literally multiple other highly intelligent conspiratory characters working with him and against him actively that are a threat to him or a good ally. Besides ReZero, another isekai, Digimon. If we're going to talk isekais, Digimon is top of the list. Why is pharmacy anime popping up everywhere? I don't know, dude. Never saw it. Yeah, like Classroom of the Elite has multiple intelligent characters. It's not just Ayanokoji at all. Oh, brother, what? Thoughts on Tokyo Ghoul? Probably the same thing most people are going to say. The start is good, and then it's bad. It starts good, and then just kind of it's been a long time I saw you. I actually forgot your name. So hey, Sumi. The thing with YouTube is because I can only multi-stream to like two platforms without it being like a counterproductive. I've been streaming more to Twitch and TikTok, but I'm trying to find a way to reincorporate the YouTubes because I'd like to revitalize the channel. It's just been a difficult balance, like trying to find a place for it. Cause like the gaming streams, I'm not gonna put on. I'm not gonna add YouTube because I don't get the same views that I do on my other platforms. But I'm trying to find a place for YouTube lives. I'm trying to find a place for it. I do not have a favorite anime, Sean. I don't have any sort of object like any sort of like ranking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna try to revitalize the YouTube lives in some capacity. It's just kind of sorting things out a little bit. We're testing the waters today. Like we had like 5, 10 people in here before, which was like not great. Not great, but it's better than what it was like when I stopped. Imagine how strong Dobby from MHA would be if he unlocked his ice as a kid. Uh, I'm not really part. I mean, that'd be interesting. I guess I've never been really interested in how strong characters are. Just one of the things I never really cared for. I finally caught up with One Piece. Good job. Good job. Thoughts on Suzume? Oh, Suzume. Suzume. Did I watch that one? Oh, yes. Suzume was yeah, oh yeah. That's a good movie. Good movie. I liked it. It's not my favorite. It's not like number one, but it was good. And yes, I do like Food Wars. I do like Food Wars. Not so much the exploding clothes, but the cooking is fun. Hell's Paradise, you just finished season two. I really enjoyed both seasons. Uh, I think I liked season one more. I think I liked one more, but I like them both. I like them both. I will keep watching when we eventually get season three. Give the steps to touch some grass. I already touch more grass than everyone here. Do I like mysterious disappearances? I don't know that. If that's a show, I haven't seen it. If it's like just people disappearing in general, then not. particularly, I would say. Uh, I usually watch more like solved cases more than that. How good is Afro Samurai? I still need to watch it. I've heard good things, but I have not started it myself. Do I like the mystery? Oh, then I don't know it. Mohammed, I haven't seen it. Does he mean Haruhi? Haruhi Suzumiya? I mean, I haven't seen that. So Max, I can't really answer that question because like I can't pick one. I don't know how other people do it. I cannot pick one. Like I've seen nearly 1,000 shows. I don't know how to go. So like I don't know how to. If you just want like a list, I could just like rapid fire some random series that are good. Whether that's Parasite, that's Haikyuu, that's Full Metal, that's Free Ren, that's Naruto, that's I could just pop off a whole Assassination Classroom, World Trigger, Pseudo Harem. No, I don't watch that. Oh, I love Assassination Classroom. Great series. Why do people hate Blue Lock season two? It's good except for the CG. So like I think it's because uh, I think a lot of the current anime fan base hyper fixates on animation. They see that as like one of the main factors they use to evaluate how much they like a series. Now, the animation in Blue Lock season two is bad. It is bad, but that didn't ruin the experience for me. I can see why people criticized it. I just don't think it was enough to say the series was like the season was abysmal or like as bad as they rank it. But I think people just really value that particular element for it, right? Top sports anime, I would probably say Ippo is my number one. Thank you for the follow, Youssef. Do I know the group RDC? Where I have no idea who that is. Yeah, I don't. I don't. Yeah, don't know who they are. And thank you, Max Williams, for the follow. Yeah, I have no idea who RDC or. Yeah, sorry, man. Don't know it. Uh, I don't. If that's like a content creating group, I don't really follow anyone. What do I like more? Kai Chikara. I don't know what that. Kai Chikara Hockey Nen Demon. Okay. Oh, Kai. Oh, okay. Ki Chakra Hockey Nen or breathing. Okay, got it. Nen. Between those, Nen. There's some breathing. There's some typing issues that gave me a trouble there. Alia hides her feelings in Russian. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not, again, better than average, not perfect. I think I don't give attention to animation. You might care about it less than other people do, which I actually think is important that you don't solely look at that. I think animation is important, but it shouldn't be the only thing you use to evaluate something. Favorite in Demon Slayer, Guillaume. Did I watch the track anime movie? Are you talking about 100 meters? You're probably talking about 100 meters, which yes, I have seen. Ayano Koji and the white-haired girl, they are quite literally showed below 600 EL. Okay. What is your favorite romance this season? Angel Next Door takes it by a little bit, but Marriage Talks is very close. Gals Can't Be Kind to an Otaku. I dropped that in the first 5 minutes. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. What's an anime that you don't recommend that's very popular? So, like, my recommendations are not going to be based off what I like. My recommendations are going to be based off what I think you are going to like, based off the information you provide to me. If you are okay, I don't like shows that are like Steins Gate, Code Geass, whatever. If you are indicating to me that you would probably like those shows, I'm going to recommend them regardless of how much I enjoy them. It has nothing to do with it, right? I'm going to recommend what I think you would like, not what I like. Yeah, Angel Next Door, great. Like the current season, very good. I think it's fantastic. I think it's fantastic. It's just very, very mature and cozy and respectful and like it's refreshing. It's a refreshing take on shonen romance. I'm going to eat dinner, so eat dinner here. What are you doing? You don't have to leave to eat dinner. You can do it right here. Thinking you can leave the stream. No, you guys can't go anywhere. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? People think they can go. Or like you need to leave to eat dinner. Come on, man. Weak excuse. Nen is the best, but sometimes the leap from basic net into complex ability is too much. It's not too much. It's just if you're talking about the different terminology or the rules or how the powers function, the more complex your power or the stronger your power is, there's going to be more limitations you have to follow to use it. So it just makes sense. Fruits Basket, I think, is very good. It's a great story. It's a lot more story rich than your standard like romance, and I think there's a lot more layers to it. Great cast as well. Horimiya, I have seen as well. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy that one. Listing off some pretty good series today. I think we have hope for the chat. There's a lot of good series coming up. A lot of good series coming up. Glad to see you're not only watching cringy stuff, but actually like tasteful romance. I like it. Fly or cry. I don't know. Horchata, I don't know what you're saying, man. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know if you're trolling or that. I just don't know. Which Full Metal Alchemist should I start with? Brotherhood or the other one? So the original. Um, I actually never finished the original. I can say Brotherhood is fantastic. I need to go back and finish the original, but I can at least stand on the Brotherhood version being fantastic. How you doing, Guts? And I'm sorry to disappoint you, Kuba, but I do not have a favorite. If you would like me to just list off some good series, I'm more than happy to do that. But I do not have a number one or two or five or whatever. I don't have a list. Like I don't have a ranking list. I do have a list I used to track though. What about I don't have what about three? I don't have a third either. Why do some people in real life hate anime for no particular reason? There's a number of reasons why people might hate it. They might have like a negative experience with uh, the culture, like maybe a club room or a person, or like traumatized by a series. They might be like raised to have a certain system that frowns upon it with no actual objective reason. They're just taught to believe that and they don't question it. There could be a number of reasons why people do that. What is a hidden gem recommendation for something? So, like, underrated is just going to be like, I don't really like the term underrated, and I'm going to go on a small rant, a very, very small rant, because underrated, overrated makes no sense to me because it's you're comparing your evaluation of a series to what? Like, it's like underrated compared to what? I don't know. So, if you're just looking for a good series, I can give you good series. Like, let's talk recent stuff right now. Marriage Toxin, pretty good. Uh, Ice of Ramparts, pretty good. Ain't Witch Hat, not very underrated at this point because Witch Hat, everyone's talking about it. It's pretty good. Uh, I'd probably say Marriage Toxin needs more attention. Are you watching the new anime from the FMA creator, Demons of Shadow Realm? Demons of the Shadow Realm, I'd say, is pretty good. Not as good as Full Metal Alchemist, but pretty good. Like I'm happy with it, but it's not like incredible. So like again, but like Guts, how am I assessing this? How am I supposed to assess that like a small fan base or like if the ratings are appropriate? Like there's just no objective way to say that. Because it's not like I'm going through reviewing websites. It's not like I'm active in the forums. I just watch anime, have a good time, and I move on. I'm not like I don't have some sort of reference chart for how people are ranking it. So the only thing I can do is if I've seen a show, give my thoughts on it in general. Like, do I think it's good or bad and for what reasons? That's the best I can do. And I'm willing to do that. As long as I've seen it, I'm willing to do that. DxD, I dropped it right away. I dropped DxD immediately. Can I give a good romance? Absolutely, I could. I'll give you three. I will give you My Love Story, Sign of Affection, and Angel Next Door. All very good. Those are three solid romance that'll keep you busy for a little minute, for a hot minute. Unless you like binge watch them all in one shot, which some of you might do, because they're all very good. They're all, I can vouch, they're all very good. Because like when it comes to romance, I know my romance series. One Piece, I literally have a One Piece painting right there. So you could say I'm a fan. Do I watch Wolf's Children? Not yet. I've heard of that one. Have I Rurouni Kenshin? Yeah, I've seen Rurouni Kenshin. So Rurouni Kenshin is kind of a controversial series because the artist is well the author is a creep, a monster, a horrible person. The series itself is good though. So my advice would be if you're going to get into Rurouni Kenshin, would be to do it in a way where the author isn't financially benefiting. Uh, because it is enjoyable. I just don't want the author to benefit. High School DxD is that bad. High School DxD is very etchy, very fan servicey. I'm not critiquing the writing. I'm not critiquing the characters. I'm saying it's very fan servicey, and it's just very off putting for me. Does he benefit if I watch it on Crunchyroll? Yes. Honestly, thank you for the heart key, and I appreciate that. If you're on a paid site and you're watching this, it's not to a huge degree. It's not like he's going to make a bunch of money. It's just he's an awful scumbag who does terrible things or has done terrible things, and I don't want to see him benefit in any capacity. So, like, I would pirate it. I would. Have I watched Black Clover? I also, I guess, can you see it? Uh, you can kind of see it. I have a Black Clover painting right over there. So yes, I have. What happens in DxD? It's just a lot of fan service. It's a lot of fan service, and I just don't want to watch that. So, best art style is again going to be a subjective thing. I think Violet Evergarden is beautiful. I think Unlimited Blade Works is beautiful. Those are some examples. Black Clover, I'd say, is decently fun. Black Clover is decently funny. It's still like shonen funny, so it's not like my humor, but I'll give it the credit it's due. Thank you for the 5 roses, Kian. Very appreciated. Very much appreciated. Uh, because again, I'm like in my 30s, so like I don't have the same sense of humor as like a 13-year-old boy. So it may not line up in that way. Have I seen Maboroshi? I have not. I don't even know that series. No one is watching animes in Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is still uh, making a lot of Crunchyroll's still making money, though their sales numbers are way down compared to before. Like if you like, there's a news statement not too long ago that I think their sales dropped by like 60 something percent last year. How you doing? Have I been pretty good? I would say. How you doing? Didn't Crunchy? Didn't Crunchy what? Didn't Crunchy what? Didn't Crunchyroll used to be a pirate? Yeah, Crunchyroll originally was a pirating site. You're pretty good, awesome. Maboroshi is a romance with Okay, so fantasy romance. I'm good with fantasy romance. I'm good with like any. Well, as long as it's like a respectful, like not too etchy romance, I'm pretty much on board. They take down H Anime and Anime Kai. It's not. No one's stopping pirating sites. They're not going away. They're not going away. I still like guys. I still watch all my anime on various sites. I'm not going to Crunchyroll, so it's never gonna stop. It's never gonna stop. You can't take us down. I will always find a way to find what I'm looking for. Shangri-La Frontier or Log Horizon. Log Horizon. I think Shangri-La Frontier has better action. I think the fights are better. I think the animation is better. I like Log Horizon's story more. I use Sanji. I don't know that one. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to look at that one. What website do I watch on the most? So again, if you go to my Discord link and go to the FAQ section and scroll down, The sites that I currently have listed there are the ones that I use the most often. The ones I use there are, and if you do join the Discord, please talk. Like, don't just join the Discord and don't talk. Like, if you're going to be part of the community, like, engage, talk with people, trying to get people chatting. Do I gatekeep your sites? No, I don't. It's I literally have them publicly posted on the Discord server, which is free to join, listed in the FAQ section. I do not gatekeep them at all. Kingdom is a top 3 anime. I haven't seen it. Does that mean you haven't won't watch Made in Abyss? I will eventually watch. I mean, I've seen the first episode. I'm just not actively watching Made in Abyss. My site that I use got taken down recently. There's always more. There's always more sites. I guarantee pirating anime is never gonna die. It's never gonna die. They can try as much as they want. They're gonna keep springing back up. I used to use anime. Yeah, so anime. Okay, yeah, that site's gone. And you know what? It's unfortunate, but there's still more sites. There's plenty of good sites available. I promise you that. It's not gonna go away. And honestly, it's not going to help Crunchyroll's sales either. Like, people are already dissatisfied with Crunchyroll services recently because, like, they keep losing big titles. They're using AI subtitles and just like forming partnerships with Israel. Like, they're doing a lot of things that people don't like. Fun fact: I just hit my head so hard on the table and I'm in pain. That's not really a fun fact, but okay. Anime, any site recommendations? I am not sure if it's a good idea to say them on a live stream, so I am actively telling you that I have them publicly listed on my Discord server in the FAQ section. My only request is that if you join the Discord server, that you please actively, like, or at least somewhat actively, talk. Like, don't just be a dead body in the Discord. They don't even have. It's true. Crunchyroll does not even have Bleach. They don't even have Naruto dubbed, by the way. They don't have Naruto dubbed. And I think Naruto would be in a show you'd expect to have dub and sub in there. And they actually have a good dubbed cast. How you doing, Craze Law? What to what? Sumi, what are you whatting what to? Are you waiting for Dragon Ball Super remake? Waiting for I can't say that I'm actively like counting down the days for it. No. Will I watch it? Probably, but like I'm not excited for it. I can't say I'm like, oh my god, it's coming. Definitely not there. Because I didn't like Super that much in the first place. I appreciate the sharing, Kiroki. What did I think of Black Clover's ending? I'm not gonna, guys, don't worry. I am not going to spoil the ending for anybody. I was satisfied with it. I liked it. I liked it. Where do I watch my anime? Again, in the Discord server, in the FAQ section. If you scroll down, I have 3 or 4 sites listed there that I use actively. My only request: if you join the server, please don't like be a dead body in there. What anime are you waiting on for? So I'm not actively waiting on anything. Yes, Bleach Part 4 is coming. Yes, Blue Vortex is coming. How do I join? In the link tree of all of my profiles, Discord, TikTok, it's all there. So just go to the link tree on any of my accounts and they're all there. The reason I am not actively waiting for any particular series is because my watch list is so long that I always have something to watch. So I don't need to worry about what's coming in 6 months or 8 months, whatever. I always have something in my roster to like jump on, like to start. Always. The Broly movie. So yes, I did like the Broly movie. Depends which one you're talking about. If you're talking about the Dragon Ball Z Broly movie, the Second Coming, Bio Broly, Super Broly, I assume you mean Super Broly. Yes, I do like Super Broly. How you doing, Paula? Did I watch multiple at once? I'm watching 18 series right now, so yes. Monogatari, I dropped Bake Monogatari. I loved Ore Monogatari. It says action cannot be completed. I when I try to join, I actively have people joining the Discord. So what? So Guts, here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Send me a DM on TikTok. Send me a DM and just like I can you send me a Discord link? I will send you one privately. And if that doesn't work, there's something wrong on your end, but it should be working. Which anime in your watch list do I hope will fall off so you can drop it? I don't hope for an anime to fail. I don't want a show to fail. What are we talking about? We are talking about anime. You're on season 3 of. Wait. I am actively waiting for Dangers in My Heart. I have not started Dangers in My Heart yet, and I figured you were talking about Super Broly. Super Broly is definitely the best Dragon Ball movie up to this point in time. It is their best work. I need you to accept my DM request. I will accept it as soon as the stream is done. I can't really do it right now. Oh, of course, you're asking about that kind of a show. Oh my goodness. No comment. Yeah. Yeah, of course you would ask about that. But yeah, I will address any DMs afterwards, Gut, so don't worry about it. We'll get you sorted. We'll get you sorted. Once you once recommended me to watch Sakamoto Desuka. It was pretty good, and Sakamoto was cool. Yes, Sakamoto Desuka is my one of my favorite comedies. So I'm glad you liked it. Better than Beerus versus Goku movie. I would definitely choose Goku. I would definitely choose the Broly movie over Beerus. Easily, it's not close. What is my opinion on ReZero? Season 1 is good. Season 2 was okay, not that great. Season 3 better than 2, not better than 1, and season 4 I'm currently taking a break. Can I recommend a sub 13 episode anime? Uh you know what? Let me just pull up my anime list. Let me just pull up right here. I will stop at the first thing that has like that amount of episodes. Uh Hang on. Give me a few seconds. Give me a few seconds. Sub 13, you said. Oh wait. No, that's one that's two series. Sub 13. Angel Beats is 13. Oh, hang on. You know what? Here we go. Anohana. Anohana is 11 episodes. There you go. Are you on Twitch right now? No. I do have a Twitch. I am very active on my Twitch. You should follow me there if you're not. But no, we are on TikTok and YouTube right now. What is your opinion on Subaru, the character, and the car? I don't know about the car because I've never had a Subaru. Subaru, the character, he's all right. I like him. What is it about? So, Anohana, the flower that bloomed that day, is a romance story, but like it's a tragic romance about a group of friends, and one of those friends dies in an accident, and it's pretty much like it's. But then she like her spirit comes back, and they start to be able to see her and communicate with her, and they kind of rekindle their group relationship that was damaged because of that incident. Now that I think about it, all the anime I am here I've watched 70% of them are romance. Yeah, I watch a lot of romance, and as a result of that, a lot of my audience asks me about romance just because I'm really into that. Like Romeo and Juliet. No, Romeo and Juliet is like a forbidden couple. Then they end up both like, and then one dies, and then the other like kills himself out of remorse, out of like loss. Anohana is like their soul comes back, and that it's more about rebuilding the group friendship that was destroyed by their death. So it's a very very different story. Pokemon or Digimon. Don't it's hard for yeah exactly Anohana, but it's a good. They asked for a good sub 13 episode series, and it is good. It's just going to make you cry probably. It's probably going to make you cry. Katanagatari is pretty good. I forget if I've seen that one. Katanagatari. That's a hell of a name. I have not seen it. I have not seen it. Uh, Pretty good reviews though. Variety. So okay, so it's like a battle shonen romancy thing. Okay. Was Captain Jack Sparrow a Jew? Probably not. No. I miss her. Sorry, I can't help you with that. Hey, Derek, how you doing? It's a movie. Uh, what was the movie? The Monogatari. I haven't seen the Monogatari movie. I'm honestly proud that Usopp becomes a little overpowered at the disadvantage he is. So, like, if you're talking about the manga, don't tell me anything because I'm not reading the manga. If you're talking the anime, I'm glad he gets stronger, but not as strong as I would like him to be. So let's see how he goes. What is in my background? I literally just like because I'm not streaming any video games right now. I just decided to like pluck some anime stuff for the TikTok green screen just to have something there because if I otherwise it's just a black screen and it looks really bad. By the way, Artella won the tournament. Okay. White Album, haven't seen it. History of Future Trunks movie rating out of 10. Ooh, the History of Future Trunks. That is one of the better ones. The issue is I haven't seen History of Future Trunks in many, 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 many years. So I don't know what I would rank it. I just know it's one of the better ones. It is one of the better ones. Elden Ring. I don't have Elden Ring. Opinion on the Super Mario Bros. Show. Haven't seen it. Skipped over your comment. I didn't see it. Do I have a favorite 12 episode anime? I do not. I have many 12 episode series that I liked. The Boys final episode tomorrow. I'm not watching The Boys. Witch Hat Intelliger is kind of boring. I'm enjoying Witch Hat. I think it's pretty good. Katanagatari is from the same author as Monogatari, but more focused on martial arts. Well, that's not a good sign because I dropped Monogatari in the first episode. Did I watch Quintessential? Indeed, I did, and the movie, and I've seen all of it. I heard we're potentially getting more. Did I like? I want to eat your pancreas is fantastic. I want to eat your pancreas. Fantastic. Am I going to watch Spider-Man: Brand New Day and Doomsday this year? I need to catch up though because I haven't seen all the movies. I am way behind on. I am way behind on Marvel. You don't read manga, but a theory I think will happen is Usopp will die to protect the Straw Hats. I disagree. I don't think Usopp is going to die. I don't think any Straw Hats are going to die. Do I think Chironko will win? I don't know who these people are. Which do I think are the cutest little critters? So petite. So I could just go with like a Pokemon or something, or I could go with something different. Um, something different. You know what? I forgot their name. I forgot their name. But do you remember the little fox from Inuyasha? Like not the kid, but like the little actual fox that transforms into like a bigger fox, but his base form is like a cute little thing. He's pretty cute. I forgot what it's called though. Did anime make you cry or at most feel pretty sad? I've cried. I mean, I don't cry often. It's pretty rare, but I have cried. Dude, awesome answer. Well, thank you. Thank you. Tronco is Saitama in disguise. Okay. Interesting choice. What is a critter? So critters are basically like usually a derogatory term for like a small bug-like or like repulsive creature, usually insects, spiders, or some small animal you're not particularly fond of. Can I read the reviews for I want to can I read I can't read the reviews now. If you want to go watch I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, go watch it. It is fantastic. It is fantastic. You watched season 2 of One Punch Man? I've seen all 3 seasons. I just don't remember the characters' names. I just don't remember all the characters' names. But yes, I've seen all 3 seasons. Mistress Kanan is Bun. I haven't seen Mistress Kanan. I've seen it. I just want to see what people say about it. Oh, then you can Google that yourself, dude. Come on, don't be that lazy. What is my opinion on Vinland Saga? Fantastic. Both seasons, absolutely fantastic. What is your take on Saitama? I don't have any debates on it. I don't have any takes on it. The truth is, I do not like power scale. I need to ask you this. Even if you don't power scale, but using your experience, but like I want you to elaborate. I want Uzamaru. I need to understand why this keeps happening. If you know I don't like power scaling, you know I detest it. I don't want to do it. I have no interest in it. Why even ask me? If you know it's something I have an active dislike and no interest in it at all, like, why even ask? I messed up, I lost Sabo's hat. How did you lose Sabo's hat? What? Dude, no. Go find it. Where can I see anime reviews? You could probably just Google that anime and then just type in reviews. You could go to anime sites like My Anime List, click on that series, and find the reviews. Find the hat. Find the hat. Favorite Generation 3 Pokemon. I'm gonna Google that. Pokemon Gen 3. Okay, let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Okay. Ooh. Well, we already have Sceptile. I really like Sceptile. Scrolling. No, I still steps. No, Sceptile. I am going to. Oh, my Logic is pretty fire. Absol is pretty fire. You know what? I'm sticking with guys. I'm sticking with Sceptile. I am sticking with Sceptile. Ayo, did you change your profile picture? We changed it a while ago, but yes, you have to go. No, you don't. What are you saying? My anime. Yeah, you can use my anime list for the ratings. Sumi, you're not going anywhere. Opinion on Chainsaw Man ending? I didn't see the ending. I mean, I saw a bit of the ending, like a little, like regarding like his powers and stuff, and like uh Pakun, not Pakun, whatever. What was his name? Not Pakun is it's Kakashi's dog. Uh, I know a bit of the ending. I don't know the whole ending. What did we get from Costco? Tuna, vegetables, Diet Coke, rice, and Rice Krispie Squares. Mudkip, I'm choosing Sceptile. He's my go-to. What's your take on Gabi hate? I don't really care when someone hates a character. It kind of has nothing to do with me. If I like a character, I like a character. If I hate him, I hate him. If you like, I don't really get invested in what other people think of a character. Like, why? You could say Saitama crushed the tournament. Indeed, he did. I'm aware of that. Haggard, you gotta find the hat, man. You gotta find the hat. Keep looking. Uh, is Canon a worth a watch? Canon. Canon? Canon. I have not seen it. I have not seen it. Cool. Yeah, if you like a character, cool. If you don't like a character, cool. I think if you're getting upset over what other people think of a character, you need to let go. Wano or Egghead Wano. Look, Egghead's got cool stuff, but Wano definitely takes it. Wano, you went to Costco too? Of course you did. And Haggard, what did you stock up on? What did you stock up on? Not just anime, but what show do I think has the perfect ending? I could think of several shows that I think have a perfect ending. I think Avatar, solid. Full Metal Alchemist, solid. Mentalist, great ending. Uh, Trying to think of shows that depending for Digimon, some of the individual seasons have perfect endings. What is going on? We're just vibing, talking anime. What is Watch Demons in the Shadow? I am up to date on it. Naruto, I don't think has the perfect ending. In fact, you know what? Allow me to rant briefly. Naruto Shippuden's ending pissed me off. Because what do you mean Naruto and Hinata have a wedding, and then the second we start the wedding, the series ends and we don't get to see the wedding? What do you mean we don't get to watch the wedding? How dare you? How dare you? Favorite anime movie? I'm just going to list a few because I don't have one. I will say Digimon Kizuna. I will say I Won't Eat Your Pancreas. And I will say uh, Silent Voice is up there. When is my wedding? Never. For real? Yes, exactly. What is going on? Are you? Oh yeah, that's true. Exactly. Exactly. Have I watched Cyberpunk? I did finish the first season. I actually finished the first season on Friday. It was it was pretty good. I liked it. What about Deku? Wait, Did you wait? Did you mean to write Deku there, or is that supposed to be something else? Because Deku is Deku. Don't know if that's a typo or not. Will I stop before the wedding? So will stop before the wedding too? What? Watch a movie called The Legend of Hay. I have no or He. I don't know what that is. Who is your favorite character from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and why? So I kind of struggle with that. I tend to lean towards Greed, the second version of Greed. Uh just because I like his determination, self-sacrifice, the comedic scenes, the fights, just in general, like he's more he's both like selfish and selfless and just overall very interesting. What about Goku? I'm not a Goku fan. I like he's okay, but I'm not a Goku fan. Try saying that. Try saying to well, try say. Oh, you're trying to say Goku? Okay, okay. Yeah, Goku's okay. Not a huge fan. It's a very good animated movie. Part one is on Crunchyroll. Part two is rentable. I mean, I can pirate anything. I'm not gonna pay for it. Did I like? Yeah, I liked Reze. Reze was pretty good. I'd even argue it's very good. Even though I'm not a huge Chainsaw Man fan to begin with, the movie was excellently done. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite series. I kind of just enjoy a series and move on. I'm very much a just a fan. I don't like making lists. I just watch a series, enjoy it, and move to the next thing. Uh, Pyre's the best way to go. And in general, I like that way. If you want to pay to watch an anime, that's perfectly fine. I just don't. What anime websites are you using? So if you, so I had the sites I use listed in the Discord server for the like because I'm not sure it's a good idea to publicly keep saying them. So I just have them available to everyone there. If people join the Discord, please like actually engage. Don't just be a dead body in there. Too many people do that. So like actually talk. But there are several free streaming sites you could use. Out of these two abilities, which one would I rather have? So Eggman, I'm gonna twist your question a bit because I'm very known for not having a favorite power. I have no interest in having superpowers. So instead, I'm gonna say which power I find more interesting. Ultimate Shield or Light? I would probably say Shield. Will I get a virus if I use one of the sites? I can at least tell you this. Out of my years of streaming anime for free, I have never once gotten a computer virus. I can tell you that. I have never once gotten a computer virus streaming anime. The most hated character should be School Days protagonist. School Days is awful. It is a painful experience. I'm disappointed that someone even mentioned it. And yes, the MC is scum. One Piece, I am a fan of the series. Saitama got a hairpiece, entered the karate tournament, and crushed a dojo. Indeed, he did. If I had to live in One Piece Island, which one would it be? Wano, and not just because it's my favorite arc, but because I like the culture, I like the style, I like the food. I like the food after once they actually have food, not when they're like starving to death and eating like smile fruits, but actual like food. I miss Anime Kai. Don't worry, I miss it like I'm sure a lot of people do, but there are many of streaming sites available you could still use. Now I'm on YouTube talking about dojos. Of course you are. I kind of figured the second I saw the dojo crushing comment, I was gonna be you. I would say the worst character is Charles from One Piece. You are not up to date because there actually is worse than Charles. As awful and as scummy and annoying as Charles is, he is not the worst. Where is the best spot for me to watch Bleach? So again. There are sites that I'm hesitant to say on a live. I do publicly list working anime streaming sites on my Discord. I'm not trying to force people to go there. I just don't like saying them publicly because I don't want to get them in trouble or get them shut down. Like we've already lost enough. But if you join the Discord, go to the FAQ section and scroll down, there are sites listed. And I'm regularly like adjusting it when things get shut down. Pucky from Berserk is annoying as hell. Uh, Pucky. Oh, I think I remember Pucky. Can't say I like Pucky. What about Pokemon? Is Pokemon anime or no? Yes, it is, and I don't understand how keeps getting asked. I genuinely do like, I'm not trying to be mean at all. I don't understand where they like, can someone direct me to where this started that is Pokemon and anime? Can someone point me to the source of this so I can be like, how? Goku Black is the best. I disagree. I understand why people like Goku Black. I think his writing is very reasonable. I understand his mentality. I understand his thought process and why he does what he does, his motivations. I just don't vibe with him the same way I vibe with like Cell. People think it's a cartoon because it's for children, but that doesn't make any sense because there's anime for children, there's anime for teenagers, there's anime for adults. Like, also, anime and cartoons are kind of the same thing, really. Uh, so like, yeah, I think Goku Black I has good writing. He's just not my favorite character personally. Overlord, okay, with Overlord, it's a bit complicated because the initial seasons are amazing. The initial seasons are great. I think Overlord season 3 and 4 are worse than 1 and 2. It kind of goes like this. Yeah. So like, yes, anime is obviously not cartoons for like and like yeah, guts. I think to some extent you might be right that some people view it that way. You're hungry. Give me chicken butts. No. Yes, I think Overlord declines. I think it starts strong, and every subsequent season is worse than the previous. Why are y'all lying? That's true though. What? Anyways, what is your most hated anime ending? So I can say this: I rarely hate an anime ending because if I don't like like usually I'm satisfied with the endings. I'd say I'm usually going to hate an anime ending when it's like a romance that goes nowhere, or a series that started strong but like Seven Deadly Sins, Tokyo Ghoul, or like insert generic romance that doesn't actually have a conclusion. Like I found the ending for Dress Up Darling season 2 incredibly frustrating, but the series isn't done. I'm just saying the season finale was frustrating. So it kind of depends how I approach the question. What anime is not good for kids? Takapi's Original Sin, Berserk. Uh, what's really graphic? Attack on Titan, probably. Uh, Probably, Akame ga Kill, because like torture, murder, slavery, that kind of stuff. High School DxD, yeah, High School DxD, Overflow, yes. Uh, Season 3 with Karn Village was a little boring. Season 3 of with Overlord, I thought season 3 was a huge downgrade from season 2. Why all lie? DX, yeah, DX, yeah. All of those shows, no, not for kids. All those shows definitely not for kids. Why show but never what? Hate the way they ended Daima. They never used the fusion bugs. Yeah, yeah, they didn't use the fusion bugs. But Goku and Vegeta also hate doing fusion. Like that's they only use fusion in like the worst case scenario, and then like if they did the fusion, they wouldn't have pulled out the Super Saiyan 4 card. So like I'd rather they do Super Saiyan 4. Even then, actually, wait, do I like Super Saiyan 4 more than fusion? No, I guess I like fusion more. I think I like fusion more. And you changed a little because before you would argue about anime not being a cartoon, but now supporting. I've never said anime and cartoons are like different. Not really, no. If anything, like like I try to argue for why they're pretty much the same thing. Vegeta is the best character. Gogeta's my guy. Like Gogeta's my guy. You have the jacket right there. Like, come on. I gotta go Team Gogeta. He's my boy. I have to. Can I recommend a low calorie sauce? So I don't know what you have available, but one actual valid option is hot sauce. So like whether it's Frank's Red Hot or like even sriracha or whatever, or even like whatever hot sauce you want, like an actual hot sauce. Uh, a lot of flavor, low cal. It's a great choice. What episode of On One Piece? I'm up to date. Is ketchup unhealthy? It's here's ketchup is mostly sugar. Ketchup is mostly sugar. Am I saying you can't have sugar? No, obviously I'm not saying you can't have sugar. I am saying that it's you're not really getting any nutritional value, and the calories I would say are not really worth it most of the time. If you want to have your ketchup, you can have your ketchup. You're in whole cake, very nice. You'll get through it. What do I look for in a good anime? There is no answer to this question because I watch different series for different reasons. I watch mystery, I watch shonen, I watch action, I watch romance, I watch happy shows, I watch sad shows. There is no universal like yeah, sometimes I want rich like world building, sometimes I want simple entertainment. There's like no consistent thing. There are things I consistently dislike, but as for what I consistently like, I'm all over the map. I'm all over the map. Is Akamega Kill good? I would say yes. So Akamega Kill is violent and morbid. There's a lot of death. There's a lot of death. So yeah, but it's a good show. You want a good isekai like Overlord? Try Log Horizon would be my choice. Have I seen Devil May Cry? I have not. Or have I? I do pirate anime, yes, but I haven't seen Devil May Cry. But yeah, if you want like a gaming esque isekai, Log Horizon would be up there. I think I like an anime with a plot that doesn't confuse me. Well, that's kind of hard to kind of define because I don't know what you find confusing. Are you not gay? Are you not gay? I'm not. I don't date. Sure. Though. Thank you, Stridon, for that. I appreciate it. Uh, But yeah, I there's a lot of series I haven't seen yet. So like a lot of the series you guys have named today, I just haven't checked out. Bro didn't deny it. I said I don't date, so like it's irrelevant. Like also, it doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. I'm not gonna go out with you. What are y'all streaming on? I'm on YouTube. I'm currently on TikTok and YouTube. What game are you playing at the moment? So we do stream games on here very often on TikTok and Twitch. We beat Traffic this morning. We're playing Borderlands. We play a lot of Fall Guys. We play a lot of like low budget horror games. We also play like Mass Effect. We play Halo. We kind of play Assassin's Creed. Kind of just a mixed bag. 3,000 Year Right. Search Chio School Road. Never heard of it. Uh, yeah, I don't know what 3,000 Year Reich is, but any sports anime I like. Oh, I tons. Ippo, Haikyuu, Kuroko, Ace of Diamond, Ice Shield 21. That's already a few. All Out, uh, Prince of Tennis, fan of Godzilla. I'm gonna say in general, yes. Guess what happened? It was under my laundry basket. You lost your hat under the laundry bag. Of course you did. Of course you did. I did. One Out? I don't think I've seen One Out. I've seen All Out. Have I played Dragon Age Origins? I played Dragon Age 2. I have not played Origins. No shirt, please. I'm going to pass on that. Ace of Diamond, he knows ball. Ace of Diamond is pretty solid. It's pretty solid. A manga on you would be That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Roblox Addict. Oh, you're hilarious. Can I ban me for eternity? I could. Do you want to be? If you want to be banned, I can ban you. Have I ever played an anime video game? Yes, but I don't really play much anymore because like Ninja Storm, Broken Bonds, Tenkaichi, Sparking Zero. You kind of see a trend, right? They're all fighting games. What are your thoughts on Soul Eater? I love Soul Eater. It's a great game. It's a great anime. Sorry, I got twisted there. It's a great anime. Guys, if I ban you, you're gone forever, right? If I ban you, you're gone permanently. So, are you sure? Is Kakegurui technically a sports anime? That's a gambling anime. One out is Baseball Death Note. Baseball Death Note. Sounds spicy. JJS? Did you mean JJK? Do I power scale? I do not. Unless they make a new account. I mean, if they want to be banned, I'll ban them. My dad is gone forever, so I'm used to that. Okay. Oh, I don't know where that's coming from, man. Are you saying you want me to abandon you like your dad did? Is that what you're saying? Rest in peace to your dad, though. Fire Force ending was very cool. I agree. Yeah, I agree. It was very cool. I just like Bounty Rush. I mean, I haven't played it. You are my dad. No, I am not. I'm using swim goggles for Sabo. Should I paint the goggles? I would if you have the time. Yes, they might be into it. Don't ban them. It's true. It's true. I might be satisfying a kink for them. Did you watch JoJo's? I've seen the first 4 seasons, so technically yes. Uh, I've seen most of JoJo's now because I'm only missing part 5, 6, and the newest one. You got time? If you have time, I would do it. Would love them to bring back Soul Eater somehow. So, like, I know some people have requested like a Soul Eater remake. I don't know if we'd ever get one. And if they did remake it, we could get like a better ending. Even though I didn't mind it, I could understand wanting a remake for it. Damn, guys, it's already 10:40, and I still haven't had dinner. Favorite sword from anime? Not really a sword guy. Uh, Not really a swordsman, dude. Uh, Damn, I don't know. I like Hitsugayas. What is your all-time favorite anime? I don't have one. Enma's cool. Enma's cool. Uh, because I'm not a sword person per se, I think I'm gonna go with Hitsugaya just because I used to own Hitsugaya and the hilt was very cool. The color was very cool. The Bankai form is very cool. Try Renegade Immortal. I have no idea what that is. Any hot takes? What's a hot take that I did? I'm not very good at hot takes, but I can try. I can make the effort and try. Uh, Digimon. Okay, how about Digimon Tamers is the best season? Is that a hot take? Why don't I power scale? Okay, several reasons. I have no interest in the concept. For me, it makes no sense. It creates more toxicity than positive. It has more negative effects than positive effects on the anime community, and it's always the same questions over and over and over and over and over and over again. Food hot take. Okay, food hot takes. Food hot take. Okay, now you have my interest. Food hot takes. Hmm. Let me think on this. Let me think on this because food is a topic that greatly interests me. So I'm excited to discuss this. Food hot takes. Uh I'm not gonna do a nutrition thing, just like a personal taste thing. Okay, how about this? A true everything sandwich is whatever you have on hand goes in the sandwich. Goes in the sandwich. So like like people say like a bacon, lettuce, tomato, whatever is an everything like an everything sandwich. No, whatever you have on hand goes in the sandwich. That is an everything sandwich. Should I watch Steins Gate? So Steins Gate is an incredibly popular and successful series. It does very well. It's not for me. So I cannot tell you that I like it. I can tell you that the majority of people who do watch it do like it. I can give you that. I wish Soul Eater's anime followed the manga. A lot of people were disappointed by the anime ending, but I didn't read the manga, so like I didn't have that same kind of experience. Uh, I still liked it, so I would like to see. if we got a remake where they follow the manga ending. If Tokyo Revengers is similar to Windbreaker, Windbreaker is not, they are not the same at all. Like, yes, they are like they're street fights. Okay. Very different kind of series. I like Windbreaker more by a lot. I can't watch Steins Gate. I have tried like 7 times. Okay. I could not get through it. I tried and tried and tried. It's not for me. You look like Osprey. I don't know who that is. I never read the manga of Soul Eater. So the anime ending was okay. Yeah, exactly. I did not have that experience where the anime kind of did its own thing and it wasn't as good. I would, however, be curious to see the like a remake of the anime where they did follow the ending, just so I could see that. You kind of look like King Vaughn. All right, now. Is summertime rendering worth the watch? I have not seen summertime rendering, unfortunately. Here's one: tacos are significantly better than burgers. I think it depends on like the place or like how you prepare it. Cause I love a good burger. I love a good taco. I could see either one beating out the other depending on how it's prepared. I will, okay. I got one for you. I got one for. I'm not sure if this is a hot take or not, but I have a take on tacos. The best way to have a taco is to have a hard shell taco inside of a soft shell taco. That way it catches all the broken bits from the soft and the hard shell. It doesn't fall apart in your hands. And you get both. Thoughts on ReZero? Season 1 is the best one. Season 2, I wasn't a fan. Season 3 was better than 2. And I'm currently on break from season 4. So I'll eventually get back to that. Uh, have I watched Kill Blue? I have not. Is Avatar an anime? I personally consider it yes. That sounds amazing. I really recommend like next time you have tacos, take a hard shell and wrap it in a soft shell. Have I watched Spy Family? I have seen the first 2 seasons. So I'm not quite caught up, but I'm well enough into the series. You're gonna love season 4, get into the most for sure. I disagree. I've seen 2 episodes, and that's why I took a break, because I wasn't feeling it. But I will continue at some point. Soul Eater anime, where they pick up after Fire Force, and it and ends where they start the original. Soul Eater anime where they, yeah, yes. I just put sweet chili heat Doritos in my tacos. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I guess you could. If you only have 5 toppings to use on it, 5? That's too much for me, dude. Mushrooms, peppers, uh, like multi cheese, maybe pepperoni. I'm good. That's already enough. I agree. Zero season 2 did not translate well. Yeah, I didn't like season 2. So, guys, I think I have around 5 more minutes, and then I gotta call it. I want to make dinner. I'm really, really, really hungry. Yeah. So 5 more minutes, guys. Pepperoni is all you need on. I disagree. I'm pepperoni's like a topping I will eat, but it's one of my like lesser favorite toppings that I will like order. Mushrooms and peppers are my favorite toppings. Third episode is peak. I got a 9.8 rate. I don't really look at ratings. I don't really consider ratings because I like different stuff. What's your favorite romance? I would say Snow White with red hair is my go-to. That's been my top romance for a long time. And also, can we not talk about pizza too much? Just because like I'm currently keeping my calories low, and I'm not having any more pizza till Toronto. Like we're not having any pizza. Gotta watch the calories a bit. I will be going out for pizza pretty soon though. But for now, no pizza. For now, no pizza. Enjoy the rest of your night. I appreciate that. Make sure you eat before I sleep. Yes, once we're done here, I'm gonna make some tuna and like vegetables. Like when we're done here, I'm gonna go grab some tuna, some mixed veggies, and like add some hot sauce, and that'll be my dinner, and I'll be good to go. I'm actually very much looking forward to it. Like I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really hungry because I haven't eaten in a while. Actually, wait, when did I? I think my last meal was 8 hours ago. What is your thought about tomboys? I have no thoughts. Do what you want. How you dress, how you present yourself, not my business. What are your thoughts on Full Metal Brotherhood? Brilliant, fantastic, a gem. Watch it. It's good. Uh, it's just you asked Uzumaru. That's the truth. I don't care what people do with it. Like how you like what you do with yourself. Not my business. Have you been watching Marriage Toxin? Yes, Marriage Toxin is very good. It is very good. Origeru, very also very good. Yes, both very good. Very very good series coming up today. Yes, good taste you have. You sure are in love with food. I love food more than anything else. So yes, the only thing that rivals food is like the gym. Like the gym and food are the things I care about more than anything else. Above all, above anime, above you guys. I'm sorry, like it's the truth. It's the truth, man. Can't really put many things over that. And I am really really hungry. Like, can you blame me? I haven't had a meal in 8 hours, in over 8 hours. It's been like, it's been around 8 hours. Good to know. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I will always choose food in the gym over everything. Over streaming, over anime, over cosplay. So that's my love. It's my love. So it makes me happy. Though don't get me wrong, anime makes me happy too, just not to the same degree. I need those things to function. I can survive without it. Well, actually, then again, anime is kind of my job now, isn't it? So like, I kind of need it to some extent. Uh, yeah. I guess I can't give up anime. I can't give up anime if I wanted to, because then I lose my job. So that would suck. I mean, I could spend more time coaching, I guess. Uh, yeah, I guess if I had to give up anime, I would just spend more time coaching, which I could do. You just noticed Marriage Toxin in the TikTok image. It's been great. Yeah, it's been very good. It's been very good. But to be fair, I just went to Google and I grabbed like a list of 2026 spring anime just to like have something on display there so it's on a black screen. Uh, but yeah, it just happened to be there. Great series. I think more people should check it out. If you want like a battle shonen with a romance component, or like a romance component with a bit more action, however you want to phrase it, it's good. Is Golden Time good? Golden Time, in my opinion, with Golden Time, he chooses the wrong girl. I don't like the woman he chose. That's just like that's a personal thing. The series itself is fine. That's just a gripe I have. So Alexander, I don't know how to approach this. Here's how I'm going to approach the question, because I don't really like the term overrated, but I'll say this: based on the feedback that I get in my chat, the shows that people here like more than me would be like Code Geass, Steins Gate, Gurren Lagann, AOT, things like that. Never give up on something I love. I don't plan on it. A good show in the sea of nothing. Burger anime from the wait what? A good show in the sea of nothing. Yeah, Burger. I'm lost. You've been streaming since I woke up. We have been live for 2.5 hours. You just finished Alabasta. Okay. Does it get far better from here? Yes. Now, it depends on to some extent what you mean. There are because it can't be hidden. It hasn't been hidden the last couple of arcs. So after Alabasta, you Skypiea is really good. It's not the best. I would say Water 7. Water 7 is the strongest arc that you're not too far from. Like, Water 7 is genuinely brilliant. It's genuinely brilliant. I do think Skypiea is more enjoyable than Alabasta, though. I'm not sure what's like landing and what's not landing for you. There's going to be some personal preference there, but if like look, you can always read it if you're not enjoying the anime experience. You can always read it if you want to continue. Water Seven Enies Lobby is the point of no ret- Enies, yeah, like Water Seven Enies Lobby is my third favorite arc in the series. Actually, wait, yes, it is my third favorite arc in the series. I love that entire thing. Like it is so it was my favorite arc at that point in time. Because like Marineford, Wano, they come later. At that point in the series, Water 7 and East Lobby was my favorite. It is very good. It is very, very good. So guys, here's the thing. Okay. It's now 10:50 at night. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm really hungry. I'm going to make dinner. I'm going to be live tomorrow for a shorter stream because I have work. I will have a live again tomorrow on TikTok and Twitch. Not TikTok and YouTube, TikTok and Twitch. Now that I know that even though the YouTube audience is still small, that people will show up and will talk and will interact, I'm going to try to revitalize the YouTube lives a bit more. So we're going to try and bring those back like this sometimes. But for now, guys, I need to eat. I got to go. Had a great live. Thank you for the follows, the donates, the subs, all of it. Guys, see you tomorrow. Calling it.